takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score.
Coach suggestions.
So, Charles, our first points of the game provided defensively. What a play that was.
And I can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
Flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense and Xavier Worthy set to take over once more. And he's been as productive as anyone in the NFL in the middle part of this season. The NFL's leader in receiving yards to this point, and he doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. Well, this one complete. It's Rashee Rice. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that'll bring up second down.
You have 15 options. HB Power is selected.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, a lot of times when you get a manageable 3rd down situation like this, you have to think about your tight end, and he comes through for him, picking up the 1st down.
And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory. These are his numbers from last week's contest.
Entering play
boatload of carries, 101 yards.
And the way they ran the ball last week has to bring a smile to the faces of the entire coaching staff, because not only are they seeing a back pile up yardage, they're seeing an offensive line in sync. And that bodes well this late in the season.
And that's going to be incomplete. You look at this Raiders defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction, because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 37.
You have 15 options. 0-1 trap is selected.
Here's Pacheco headed right. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. The Chiefs had 7 and 4 on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Calling no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Now here's Mahomes. Steps away. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up 4th down.
Butker's kick here is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still, they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. Minshew sets to throw. His throw incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an out-of-boy there on 1st down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw it. Minshew. And the Chiefs are going to get him. It was Leo Chanel who got in to drop it.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defense defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you're doing a big way, and what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the first down marker. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense just opened it somehow. They can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the first down.
A punt of 46, a return of 5. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Mahomes now to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 46. Open man right side is Rice. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A very solid gain of 27.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line.
Coach suggestions.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
RPO red flag is selected.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line.
Entering play call.
Now we get a stoppage because a member of the Raiders shaken up on that one.
Options. Inside zone is selected.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Entering
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Categories. You have 15 options.
After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter from KC. It's the Chiefs in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Empty and power out.
Yellow.
Pacheco. Diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. So, partner, was a passing game that drove them down the field, but when they get close, they trust that man in the backfield, and he took him home.
And they trust their offensive line as well because so many of these units, they specialize in either pass protection or run blocking. This group shows this versatility and gets both done on this drive.
There are 2 categories. You have 3 options. Kickoff left is selected.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. Inside zone is selected.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. And that one will go for 13 yards on the keeper and a first down.
I tell you,
there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Coach suggestions.
So the completion good for just 3.
You have 15
and it's second down.
Outside
Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
Entering play call.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. Butker's kick here is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Here's Minshew. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and it's picked up by the Chiefs. And he has brought this one back. A fumble recovery for a Chiefs touchdown.
Entering play call. Coach
It gives some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for him.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice for such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Muscles by at the 25. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Minshew. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. He'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll go play action here with Minshew. That's caught by Myers. And he's brought down.
Holding offense.
Well, they've already allowed 3 sacks in this first half. Now a holding penalty.
So I think drastic measures had to be taken, right? The regular way was not working. He was getting hit almost every snap, it felt like. They had to try and keep him upright.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be second down. Renfro, the motion man. On the handoff, it's Laube. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Offense.
Well, they had stopped him for a loss on the run anyway, so they'll decline that.
It's almost a good psychological advantage, isn't it? You created a penalty, and you still couldn't gain yards against us. No way we need to take that one.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Hardman on the return. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And will come the offense as they take over. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to have this down deep into Vegas territory. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2.
He did have the touchdown run earlier, but not a heck of a lot more than that throughout this game.
No, not at all. In fact, I would say that this defense has done as good of a job on him as they have on any runner in recent memory. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a third down and 3. Mahomes going to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he will take it all in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are able to stretch out their lead.
There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. Attempt is selected.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
There are 7 categories. There are 4 subcategories. Option is set to over 18 plays. You have 8 options. 4, 3 is selected. Over, there, under. Give cushion.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Now, second and 3.
Categories. You have 18
Back
options.
to throw here.
Cover 1 hole is selected.
The open man here, Renfro. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. They're going to look to throw. That's caught left side. Myers with it. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. It's a big play there for Vegas. 45 yards. It'll be Minshew again. Over the middle, he's got Mayer. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Michael Mayer, his first touchdown on the year. And the Raiders get a bit closer. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Entering play
a drive
call,
there of just 4 plays. And it was finished off by a Michael Mayer touchdown grab. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way, because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown, and their last time out looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to...
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 15.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one, because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
So we've reached the intermission in what right now is a 13-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. A number of great games coming up this holiday weekend. Of course, we begin tomorrow, the second ever Black Friday game. The Raiders, Chiefs from Arrowhead. Even more good matchups to check out in the late afternoon window. A 4 o'clock start up in Baltimore.
Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest.
Defend short pass.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. The Chiefs offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Bowers. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Brock Bowers, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Raiders take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Carson, up and good. And the lead will shrink to 6. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll have very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Entering play call, empty and smash.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 35-yard line. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Rolling to his right. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. 2 yards is the pickup. Good enough for a Kansas City first down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up second and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Here's Pacheco once again. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Rice. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 9 categories,
from 10 yards
and 15 options,
and they are able to
inside
add
zone is
on to their
selected.
advantage. Now a toss going left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. They get the conversion, and Charles, when you only have 2 yards to go, what do you think of the toss play? Because initially it kind of sets you back a little bit.
It does, especially if you get a lot of pressure coming towards you. But if you can get to the edge, if you seal the edge with your blocking, often your tackle or your tight end on what they call the play side where the ball goes, you can get to the corner, and that allows those big guys to get out ahead of the runner.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Raiders offense and Gardner Minshew getting set to go.
Entering play call, under, Sam, cut 1, cover 2 invert.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Open man right side, Myers. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit, but how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now Minshew. Open man is Myers. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down. Out of the gun is Minshew. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's second down. A carry here for Laube. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. From the gun, Minshew to throw. Renfro bringing it in over the middle. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 30. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Back to throw now on 1st down. Short throw caught by Bowers. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right in the yard. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and a yard. Off play action, it's Minshew. He finds his man, complete. It's Beck. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 12-yard line. They'll go Madison up the middle. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Another carry now for Madison. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Here's 39.
You have 18 options. Cover 6 is selected.
Minshew sets to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 15 options. Inside zone is selected.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
We're back now in KC. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4.
You have 15 options.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 9. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories.
Now
you have
from the
15
37.
options. Duo is selected.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
Entering
58 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 16 times.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front 7 reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Coach suggestions. There are 9 categories.
Now, here's a 1st and 10.
HP zone toss is selected.
Toss right side to Pacheco. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Now Mahomes. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Entering
down this close to the goal line. 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running play action and maybe throwing it.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he was unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. by Shaquille Leonard, the linebacker. And the Raiders are right back in this football game. So a good drive with a bad ending, Charles. They move it down the field well. Cannot finish it off, though, as it's intercepted in the end zone.
Deflating, that has got to be the word here because they were sharp in moving it down the field, but sometimes you start thinking like a touchdown is a given, and it doesn't always work out that way as we saw there.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Looking to throw it, Minshew. Being chased out left. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That is caught, and he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down. Now back to throw. He'll get the tight end Bowers involved there. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 47. Here's Minshew. Throw left side complete. That's Myers. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jacoby Myers, 47 yards. And the Raiders have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. And Minshew will throw for it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 21. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. These two teams, you might recall, met back in mid-season, Week 8 to be exact. And it was the Chiefs who got the road victory there, so now looking to claim the season series at home in KC. Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. To throw, it's Mahomes. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Entering play call, coach suggestions.
Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he's on the punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Chiefs are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. 86 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out. I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And quickly, we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Again, it's Pacheco. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Now the Raiders going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On third down, it's Pacheco. And he will have a Chiefs first down. And that's the one that should seal the victory.
Entering play call, counter, concept. There are 9 categories. There are 9 subcategories. Option is set to counter 12 plays. You have 7 options. Run is selected.
Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 6 options. HD inside zone is selected.
Mahomes down to a knee, and that should just about write a finish to this one.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 9 categories. You have 6 options. 0-1 trap is selected.